skip. They just keep coming. So, I don't know if I should be starting the vlog here or not, but this may be the day that I deliver my little girl. It is, or at least go into labor. So, today is 2 days before my due date. It's February 7th, which is a Sunday, and I've been having contractions on and off for a long time. And let me just say, I'm sorry if the quality of this is not great. I'm just using my phone because this is actually all I'm going to take to the hospital because I know I just won't be able to manage on my own the camera and equipment and stuff like that. So they're fine. What are we doing? This is going to be vlog style. Where are you going? So we're trying to do last minute things in case this is it, but we really don't know. So, yeah, I am 2 days from my due date and baby girl is just hanging tight, but I've been having on and off contractions, for weeks now, which has been really confusing actually. I've never had such a long pre-labor. I've never actually experienced anything like I have so far this time. So it's hard for me to read. I'm having a little bit of a contraction now, but yeah, so anyway, it's afternoon time. It's only just now about time for the girls to take a nap. So I'm hoping that once they do take a nap, I am going to be able to just sit and time contractions. So hopefully I can focus a little bit and see. But today just feels like the contractions are a bit different. They're a little bit more painful. I know what labor contractions are. So since this is my third baby, there's no big surprise. I know I won't miss labor. I know when they will be tightening up and getting really, frequent. But because Amma is still nursing, and not really nursing, she still uses me as a pacifier. So, but when she is nursing, they intensify and they pick up and they are definitely, stronger. So that makes it harder for me to read. So in any case, we're just enjoying this Sunday. We're getting last minute things completed and just working and getting, anything else we can think of accomplished before baby arrives. So this may be the start of the birth vlog and I'm really excited. I'm really hopeful that it is, because if she doesn't come by the end of the week, I'm gonna have to get induced. So I really would hope to avoid that if I can. So we'll see. And I'm going to try to do a bedside tour and a little bump update for you all soon today, hopefully. Anyway, here's a little view of what it will be. I don't know though if we're gonna keep it on that side or move it. I think this is it. I hope so. But I thought I'd do a last little bump shot from the side. Can't believe I'm gonna be 40 weeks in 2 days. So I really hope that this is labor, in fact, and that we are heading that way shortly. We'll see. I feel like my belly button is starting to rip apart. So it's like I'm always like, just holding this skin together so that I don't literally just feel like I'm tearing here. So I am feeling it, and I am feeling this girl. And I'm gonna get some, I'm about to start doing some, I'm gonna bounce on. I don't have a ball, but I do have my kiddos like beach balls. So I'm gonna go in there, I'm gonna try to sit on the beach ball and start bouncing. So I'm gonna try everything to get this labor picking up and hopefully moving along. So, Evie, what do you think? You think Easton will come? If I bounce on your ball? What mommy doing? Come here, you. Where's mommy? This is totally normal, right? Just don't feel a lot of pressure now. What do you have? What's that? Hello. You help me? Thank you. I hope I don't pop her. I'm gonna pop her ball. They're gonna be so upset if I pop their ball. I'll buy you a new one if I break it, okay? Okay, I promise. I'll buy you a new one, okay? She's like, get off my ball. Baby, there's another one. Can you sit on that ball? Can you get that ball? Can you sit on the other one? It kind of hurts because this is like getting me really squatted. This may not be. So how do you feel, Dad? Do you think I'm gonna go into labor tonight?
No.
You don't?
I don't. I mean, this morning started, I thought you were going to.
It was hopeful.
Yeah.
What's your best guess then?
Maybe a couple days from now, probably.
Really? You
Yeah.
think it's gonna go a couple days?
Yeah. You've been having this feeling for the last 2 weeks or so.
God, I hope you're
I
wrong.
mean, tonight is the first
I
time.
hope you're wrong.
I know, I hope I am too. But tonight's the first time, well today actually, this morning was the first time you've ever.
What are our girls doing over there? It's wildlings.
They're,
Ladies, what are we doing in the campy?
they
Hiding?
have my phone.
Oh, okay. They're coloring.
Yeah, this morning was the first time that you've actually felt like you were gonna be doing something, and then I don't know what slowed it down. So,
I don't know either.
I don't
We'll see. But you have to place some sort of bet. What's your bet? What day do you project?
I mean, tomorrow would be great because of the whole 021021 date. But then it'd be awesome to do.
You mean 01? Wait.
Yep, 021021.
Oh yeah, yes. That is cool. Okay.
Well, actually, that would be tomorrow, wouldn't it?
You okay, baby?
Yeah. So even if you go
I
into
see little
labor,
fingers down there playing with that phone.
yeah, so even if you go into labor tonight,
Peppa Pig,
Labor throughout
always.
the night.
Peppa. What? I'm sorry.
I'm saying if you labor through the night and then go tomorrow, I mean that would be 021021, but then I mean the 11th would be bad either because
Alma's birthday. Yeah. Lots of 11s.
yikes so much.
You get more tired during my labors than I do. They just exhaust
You wear me out.
you. All right. Well, let's hope you're wrong. I hope you're wrong. I hope it's too much.
So here's the diet of a 40-week pregnant woman.
So good. This is just pre-labor carb loading.
Well, the way I look at it is how your advice is to increase your caloric intake while trying to conceive while breastfeeding. Well, this is
my...
increasing your caloric intake to give birth.
It makes sense, right?
No.
I have to do my carb load so that I can, gear up. It's like a marathon.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna pack it all in. And I'll perform better. Good stuff.
You doing, babe?
I don't know. There's pretty much gone now, so I'm back in the phase of just trying to keep these contractions going, and I'm doing exercises to keep them going, but they're just not really consistent. So I don't know. I don't know what to do to get this into active labor in a consistent way. I don't know. But I'm okay. I want to get this show on the road.
Yeah.
I want to meet her. Let's see. I'm going to do a little update here. I just arrived to the hospital. So the date today is the 10th. I've been having contractions on and off that have been long and inconsistent, and I'm just at the point that I'm just really worried about her, and I feel like I want to check her movement, I want to check her heartbeat and just make sure everything is okay. So I called labor and delivery. So I'm officially 40 weeks and 2 days today. And we want to just make sure everything is okay. So I just did the drive this morning alone. Will took another day off of work, so I'm here. It's snowy, so it was a snowy trip in, but luckily there was no issue there. So I am here at the hospital. I'm going to go and have baby looked at. We're gonna see what needs to be done. I'm still having contractions, but nothing unbearable or that I can't breathe through, but I just wanted to play it safe and just be sure that, that I wasn't missing something. So here we are. It is 54 in the morning, and I will have an update very soon at what the process is going to be. This is so different than my other pregnancies, not laboring at home in the same way, but we'll see very shortly what the process is probably going to be looking like. So catch you on the inside. Here I am. So remember, if you are familiar with my channel, you've seen that in my what's in my hospital bag, I said they have everything for you if you don't prepare. Well, I didn't have anything with me. And see, I have everything I need. So I will update you all in just a few minutes with everything that's going on, but here I am. They admitted me, so we're gonna get the show on the road. Ooh. So excited. They're getting intense. So the contractions, I forgot where it was. I guess contraction will do that to you. The contractions are basically getting pretty intense, pretty close together, and the doctors say that, or the nurses, say that they are, off the charts, but I'm not in that much pain, so I know it's not that close yet. I just hope that they get closer together and a little bit more painful. I'm so anxious to have her. I'm so anxious to have her here. So anyway, and I'm sorry for the crazy angles of this. I was unprepared for this being the day, and no hospital bag, none of my stuff, so I don't have camera or anything to mount anything on, I can't. So I'm so sorry. This is gonna be the weirdest delivery vlog, but it's the best I can do. I may not even post it if it's just too bad, but anyway, I'm gonna try my best for you all. I'm gonna keep going here, so update soon. Oh. So, just another update. It is now 9:28, and baby girl is handling things much better. Her heart rate was up for a little bit, but she just needed fluids. So she's doing much better. And so they gave me plenty of fluids. As I said, they did give me a bit of Pitocin to get things just a stronger. I haven't had any pain medicine, and I'm actually really surprised at how well things are going as far as like tolerating the contractions, because I haven't in the past tolerated them super well. I've gotten epidurals both times, so I'm trying really hard to get through this naturally, even though we did have to have the Pitocin. But you know, whatever it takes to get baby here is what I want to do. But they set up the rack to have her like all the things they need in the bassinet. They've got the warmer on, and oh. But so they're all ready for her. Man, some of these contractions are crazy, but they are not long, so that's really nice. And yeah, her heart rate is normalized, so it's really good. And things are progressing super quickly now, so I'm really pleased with that. So that's why they got everything ready. They just wanted to be prepared because I'm starting to have pressure down there, like a lot of pressure, and they can tell that she's moved. Her head has moved, further down. So and they've got me laying to the side so that the oxygen level is good for baby. There's just a moment where I think that she was kind of moving down, where there was just a little pause there. Yep, they just keep coming. Okay, so cliffhanger, right? I know this is so bizarre, but because I was in the hospital alone, I wasn't able to film this part, so I'm going to be doing a story time for this portion of the video. I'm so sorry about it. It's just the way it worked out. I wasn't able to set anything up in time. So I'm just going to catch you up on what was going on from here. So at that point, I was in the full throes of labor. We did not realize, my nurses, my doctors didn't realize how close I was to giving birth at that point. Things had been progressing and then slowing down, and all of a sudden things were like, boom. They were on top of each other. They were becoming excruciatingly painful. I had ordered an epidural, and it had taken so long that actually by the time he got there, he did administer it, but from that point until the point that I gave birth was really only probably 10 minutes. So, yeah, and because they attempted to break my water. She said she snagged it, but it was, at that point, that was all she could do. They didn't want to check me more frequently because of the risk of infection. So they were going based off of the last time they had checked me. So anyway, from that moment till birth, it was just right around the corner. And her heart rate had been increasing with the contractions, and they were a little worried. So I saw the look on the nurses' faces when they would look at each other and when they would look at me, and I was at that point starting to panic a little bit. I've never really been afraid for the health of my, I've never seen that look on the doctors' or nurses' faces, and I was starting to panic a little bit about whether or not she was okay. So that's another reason I didn't film. Stuff just started getting really real, and I was scared. I was very, very concerned at that point. So anyway, the anesthesiologist, the epidural didn't work. I didn't have any numbness, but I do have scoliosis, so finding the right spot for me is a little bit tricky. And I don't know if that played a role in what was the problem or not, but I didn't feel anything. And after about 5 minutes, they were just back to back. I was in excruciating pain, and the nurse said, "Do you want me to call him again and see if he can replace it or whatever?" And I said, maybe I'd just like to ask him a couple questions. I just didn't know what to do at that point. And I just started crying because I didn't know how long this would go on. I just started to panic a bit. And he came in, and as soon as he came in, I said, "I'm feeling all this pressure." And I had felt it before I even mentioned the video, but all of a sudden that pressure was so intense. I was like, I think I need to push. And she's like, "Okay." And she checked me right away, and she got everybody in there. And immediately the doctors and all the nurses were around me, and it was go time. They said, "The she's coming down. You want to feel her?" I was like, "Oh, what?" And so, I mean, I felt all that pressure, but it was just all of a sudden when they were coming in, I could feel like I need to push. I kept saying, I think I need to push. I think I need to push. I think she's coming. And they're like, hold on, and it was just that fast. And it was the craziest and grossest thing happened. So I've been debating on how to share this with you all. But so I said that she had snagged my water, right? So she snagged it, but nothing had ever really come out, maybe a trickle. And so at that moment when they brought the mirror up and I'm bearing down to push, and the moment that I did that first like real bearing down, I heard this like pop, and I saw her head like come through. I could see, her hair, and the bag of water burst all over the faces of, all over the face mask of the doctor. And it was just like the most embarrassing. I mean, just all this clear fluid just running down her mask. She had like that clear face shield on. And the nurses around her, standing around her, we all just started bursting out laughing. Like it just was instantaneous, and all of us just started cracking up. And I immediately, like as soon as it happened, I go, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry." And like we just, oh my gosh, the laughter in the room was so loud. I can only imagine what other people outside the room would have been thinking. And I could not stop laughing, and they couldn't stop laughing, like, belly style. And somebody's like, "Oh my God, that one's going in the books." And I couldn't stop. Like, they're like, just push through with the laughter, So I pushed the next time, just laughing. I've never imagined doing that or being able to do that, and it was such a strange transition to go from crying uncontrollably to laughing uncontrollably. And she came out with that next push of me just cracking up, and the nurses cracking up. And it's amazing though, actually laughing, like my stomach muscles were going like this, and I think it helped like to push her out. So she was born to a room of laughter, and it was just one of the most beautiful moments of my life. And I was so relieved at that moment that it was incredible, just the joy. And so I was able from there just to bond with her, and it was just so special to share that moment. And she just looks up at me Oh my gosh, and she was just crying loudly, and oh, it's just, you know, there's no other better sound to a mama after all we go through, especially if you're afraid for the health of your baby. I'm sure a lot of you have experienced that, you know, just the relief to know that, okay, they're here, they're safe, she's okay. Oh my God, you know, just to have that wash over you. It's just like, oh my God, everything faded into the background, and it was just incredible. So if you are a mama and you're going in the hospital alone, just know that those nurses and doctors have your back, and they are gonna make sure you're all right. And I just can't thank the team enough who supported me and helped me through and got me and my baby here safely. So it was amazing. And the hardest part of the whole experience for me personally was the sleep after, the nights coming, the sleep. I was so sleep deprived. It was kind of excruciating. I was borderline delirious, just foggy, that's why the footage I would have shown is just such a mess. I don't even know how to piece it together. So I am sorry for that, but I hope that this gave you an idea of what it was like. It really was a beautiful time for me to get to bond with her. And with that being said, I will go ahead and introduce you to our new little love. She was nursing before, and now she's just sleeping nice and toasty. This is Vienne. Say hi, my name is Vienne. Are you our little angel butt? Oh, I'm sorry to disturb you. Oh, big stretch. And she is such a little doll. We just cannot get over her. It's like we've been missing her forever. Her sisters love her so much, and they're so good with her. Alma, we have to watch. She's almost 2. She's gonna be 2 in a few days, and she's a little, you know, she's so sweet. She loves her, but she's like, you know, a wrecking ball right now. So we just have to keep a watch. But yeah, so this is Vienne, and we're calling her Via. So just can't get enough of our little Via. She's our girl. So thank you so much for watching this video. Again, I'm just sorry that it's not the typical vlog. I wish it had been possible, but thank you for all your love and support. I cannot wait to show you more of her and everything we've been filming lately. So now that this is up, we can kind of keep her going. So thank you, we appreciate you, and we will see you very, very soon. Say bye. Bye-bye.